Action! He's still going. Awesome. Did you say fucking trees?
Let's have fun with this.
No. Yeah, it's okay. Whoa, we found the one! Okay. Are sound effects allowed? Oh, you got it. This is gonna be. I think I need to tighten this a little bit. One last roll. Big one. Oh, that's nice.
It keeps on there. It'll still work. There you go. Here's a first one. Ready. Bust in the chat. Just because we got the energy harness, now you've got.
Anybody want to be the one?
Chad, do you want to be the one?
Yeah. You guys ready? My spiritual really a little bit changed. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hello, Canada. How's it going? I got a dream for you. See that canoe right there? And in that canoe, there's a shadow cowboy. Well, this is the idea that I have for the whole universe. And I know that it can work. See, I got a wardrobe built up. I got a wardrobe with an individual on it, the black side, which is the pupil. The pupil which absorbs energy. The black side. And here, the black and the white meet as one. That was absorption, and that was reflection. The sun is always shining, even in the darkest days, when you wear black and white. But anyways, this is the best idea since frickin' who knows when. But I got a really cool idea, and it's very much linked with Remembrance Day. The 11/11 alignment has to do with a week that I want to present on Remembrance Day. I want to present a week instead of all solemnness. I want to do a dance as well. So this is my foamy for sleeping on. This is my little desk. This is my jacket, and this is my tarps, and that's my gift from light. This is the uni, the one, just individual. This actually says home is where the art is, but it's very hard to read probably right now. We got my wardrobe. It's for sale. I mean, it's killing me. I've been painting for too many years, and now the toxins are killing me, so I have to get rid of all my clothes, probably burn them all. But here I got my subwoofer and my lockbox for all my goodies, clothing, skateboard, umbrella, and eventually I want to put a face in here, like that comes out like this, a dark kind of face or whatever, because this is the shadow side of the carnival, I guess you could say. It's the shadow side. I want it to look like a shadow even in the daytime. And these things are they're specific type of silk that catches sunlight. So when you're driving normally, or it's just parked, nobody notices or says anything about it. But when it's in the sunlight and you're driving really fast, it looks like a burning vehicle, so it's kind of a dope Burning Man vehicle, I guess you could say. Here's my temple, with the flower of life in the center. The World Unifier Council, as much as my dream, which I've been pursuing for who knows how long. These are my little apples that I'm doing a little creative pursuit with these apple cores, and it's called the Dragon's Core. I'm gonna put it on, make a little movie out of the pictures that I make. So I'm just gonna go along and take cut this end off and cut this end off the film, and then make a little dragon head out of all these little dragon heads. So I got my little thing that I made the other day. It was interesting. I made this piece of jewelry. I thought, oh, it'd be nice on the front of the car. The day after, I smashed this little dragon's eye, black dragon's eye, off. Here's my cowboy hat with the lion on the front. Shadow lion, I guess. This is a lion with, also looks like a dragon on this side, like a dragon's head with a little tongue. The winged ones are basically just like spiritual forces that hopefully come through for me. We got this lovely specimen. How's it going, dude? And his little sidekick. Hey, look, he's got half black and half white too. And my canoe with the glass bottom canoe. Ooh. And the white side, the reflection side, the collective side, the fire, that which moves through us all. The fire. Absorption and giving. So absorption being selfish, and the fire being selfless. The fire. Aspire to higher, in other words, to a higher being a higher being. And there's some groovy stuff. My canoe with that, I'm trying to put some eyes, you know, to make a Thunderbird out of this thing. So I'm trying to make it look Thunderbirdy. Dream so big, people laugh in your face. There's like a really cool guy that hangs out down a Commercial Drive, and he does these awesome little pieces with hummingbirds, and I love the guy, so I put it in my window. And we got this side of the temple lit up with gold. Mayan centerpiece, dragon's eye, flowers, wisdom. That's like it's hard to see from here, but it's basically like a stairway to the top of the Giza pyramid, basically, and it's like the golden stairway, the pyramid stairway. And got my little dragon's eye on this side, and my other Thunderbird eye with the lion on top. We got Vesica Pisces inside here. Basically, sometimes she looks like a woman for me. Of course, she'll go like this and dance around in the wind when I'm driving, and that'll look like the back of her hair and her shoulders. And yeah, these are dream catchers. And then what's inside here? It's a little something. Ooh, this just appeared. I was walking one day and it just appeared and spun in front of me. I didn't know what it was, so I thought it was pretty mystical. And this is wisdom. May wisdom come to its full fruition. Ladders for work, things for play, and of course, the director's seat. And you know what's funny is I didn't mention, but behind that piece of wood there and that jacket, there is something that is an energy generation station for world peace. It is beyond the beyond, because it's so simple and so easy to understand that people might not grasp it if they're too much in their heads. And that's oftentimes what I struggle with, is people that are too much in their heads and don't take me seriously. You know, a lot of people don't take me seriously because they just think I'm one of those freaky freaks, but I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know exactly that I'm going to be doing this the rest of my life. So yeah, wardrobe for sale, $10,000. Thank you for listening, Canada. Shadow Cowboy will be back with you momentarily. This is Shadow 9, and I am bringing the Shadow Cowboy.
This is my tracker, and the piece of work on it is Beauty Overcoming the Beast. So this is the power of love side, the reflection of love, light. And of course, we must all aspire to higher.
I've set my heart to find myself. I know somewhere I'll love myself. Somewhere down the line, I'm gonna see the sunshine, the light of truth. We trust. And I know my life will be a celebration, and I try. God help me to see. Please open love here forever. They are mine. They're mine to keep. And I know my life will be a celebration, and I try. God help me to see. Someday, baby, someday. All the blood within my veins propels my sin. Beauty for beauty, I'll treat myself for anything. Yeah, fool for the chance to breathe deeply again. When will I give you all to find? Until then, I'm a man. And I know my life will be a celebration, and I try. God help me see. Please open love here forever. They are mine. They are mine to keep. And I know my life will be a celebration, and I try. God help me to see. every day and every hour. Time is what I've got to fill the balance and feed the soul of me. I'll give it all to find. I'll fill that place in me.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm hanging out here at Jericho Beach Hostel, and I'm trying to get a party going. And I think the only way to do that is to express what it's about, or to say what it's about. So I got myself a crazy mask called the World Unifier Centerpiece. In other words, the World Unifier Centerpiece, EXP. That is the individual side. This is the collective side. The World Unifier Centerpiece. Peace. Sacred space is open. So all that has to happen is for sacred space to open up. And in time, people will see what it's about.
If you could only know the dream that I have for you. This is the World Unifier Centerpiece. EXP is in expression, experience, expertise, explosion, expedition, expansion. Anyhows, this is the piece. The individual piece. And it changes a bit here. It goes to the World Uni-Fire Centerpiece experience because it's a connection between worlds, physical and spiritual worlds. Yep, this is the side of the truck that is the collective body humanity to rising to a high level through the power of, well, I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, the individual angel, in other words, the collective individual pupil in the eye of the universe, which absorbs. But then there's also the eye, which looks into absorption and wants to share with the collective humanity. The reflection. Beauty. So yeah, the unifier centerpiece, the World Unifier Centerpiece. To me, it just looks like a big pile of rags, right? But something a little bit more. A lot more. See what happens here is the individual stands in the center and waves a flag out to anybody who's standing in the outside circle. Meaningly, those who stand, these are all individual nations flags, and also the World Unifier yellow, orange, and red flags connected together. This over here is peace, surrender, and purity. And so what happens is the center person waves this flag to the outside circle, and everybody on the outside feels the wind. Feels the wind, 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 wind.
Because you don't move. It's easy.
I'm actually starting to get wet now. It takes a long time to get wet with these things.
Amazing.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, you betcha, bro. You can use as much force as you want. You can do whatever you want, man. It's a free expression ring.
Feels nice.
Yeah.
Kiss Radio hit. So we heard Ariana Grande earlier today. So shout out to her and everybody in the We Love Manchester show. You know, they put that together. Get out the families, those who lost lives. The big terrorist attacks that went down. $324,000 went to each of the 22 families to help them out. So we're going to do this for everybody involved.
Right on. Well, I guess that's it. Is there all already? Right on. Well, thanks y'all for being a part of this. So do you guys, here's the crew. Right on, man. Bunch of people ready to rock. So anyways, we got canoes, paddleboards, and kayaks, and we'll take them down and throw them in the water. Cool. There we go. There's the man.
Snapping. Some guy called me wild.
All right, man.
In New York.
Music's alright. I said now mama's got a squeeze box that'll never sleep at night.
Wee wow, wee wow, wee wow, wee wow, wee wow, wee wow. Be at peace. Oh yeah. All the birds hanging up on the line, singing their songs, their tunes with the tunes. Gangsta Bill.
Shooting off my shit. You want some?
Man, this thing's pretty rad looking at night.
The vision of this place is astounding. Discovery Cafe. This is where you discover the infinite one inside you. Whoa, crazy. That looks so cool at night, man. Shashing, shashing, shashing. Jericho. Whoa. Jericho, 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 mother. Let's find a lion on the bench. Lion on the bench. Cool eye, man. Look, match up the eye with the white on the other side. Maybe there'll be a match. The other side. There it is. Lion on the bench. Yeah. Picked up a magical space where I could possibly dream. And you know, it's kind of got a lot of stuff here. It's like a nice shack with a stove and a roof. Basically that potential, you know, to stay here would be cool. I could just put a piece of plywood on the bottom side of that beam, go over to that side beam, and then go through and over top and have a little bed up there, a little room. And then you have the stove, the wood, the room, the heat, and a little treat for some people, hanging out, chairs and stumps. And I guess I could do tours out of here. What I would do here in the center of this space is would manifest my greatest dream, which is I would take a circle and do it in the very center between the two poles. I'd do a circle, and it would be a black and white circle for just intention, for intention. And then behind the black and white circle, I'd sit on a stump next to the stove. If I was going to be teaching something, so yeah, I would be teaching something pretty amazing. I would have like my little dragons up here in the corner with like that. I have another dragon over here, and kind of do my thing, you know, like a little shop. Axes, you know, chopping wood is like my favorite pastime, of course, especially since my name is bylsmas. In other words, bile as in axe man. So maybe I was an axeman of a community a long time ago when my ancestors were axemen. You know, people who took care of the warmth of the place, maybe firekeepers. But there's my other dragon here. And then on this angle, he's like, you know, got a different eye. And then he's got his teeth and his tongue here too. This is my bench. And my workspace. Dragon head here. Pretty dope. And you know, I would have this guy here. So there's a guy here, he's kind of like, you know, like got a life of, like, you know, he's just kind of like a creature, like a half bird, half person, I guess. He's got an eye there, and you know, a nostril there, and can't really see his mouth, but he's got a big open arms full of love. And you know, he's at the head of the dragon. And yeah, this guy over here is pretty dope. He's got a cool look. You know, he's flying in from outside. I'd actually like to have some kind of against some wall so that it looks like they're flying through into the shack. You know, those crazy creatures, dope dudes with crazy looking eyeballs. Those are just little balls that I use, like marbles. Sometimes I use marbles. What I want to get is I want to order in some dragon eye marbles. And here, there's some sweet smelling incense on the stove, and you know, I keep the thing stoked. The sweet smelling incense is always making the shack smell really nice. But you know, aside from just, you know, dreaming of just that space, I would have, I would manifest my greatest desire, which is to unite people, and so I would use this shack as a facilitation for like doing tours, paddle tours, where I would tie a bunch of canoes together and make a dragon boat and go up the lake like this, like, you know, like a dragon, you know, like a bunch of canoes tied together would be like a dragon. And the main canoe, the first canoe, the front canoe, I would be in the back of the boat, and then in the front there'd be like a big huge dragon, like a big huge, not porcelain or anything like that, but maybe something lighter than wood, but it would be really cool, you know, just as the head of the dragon boat or whatever. And then I would go for a paddle up to somewhere for a lunch break and maybe a swim. And then after the lunch, I would teach a little collective dance called the Unifier, where, you know, that's what the black and white circle on the center of the shack, you know, what I wanted to do there, put it in the center of the shack. It's an intention, and the intention is to absorb and reflect at the same time. In other words, taking something for the individual. Black is in pupil in the eye, right? Pupil, the student in the eye of the universe, is every single person has a black pupil. So every single student or person absorbs knowledge. And then, you know, so like the black is absorbing knowledge, and then the white is the reflection. So in other words, there's the pupil, the black, which is absorbing knowledge, believing knowledge is power, but then it has to have its fuel, which is the collective humanity. So the black is selfish, and the white is selfless. So even in the eye, the black absorbs, but the white reflects back to humanity. So it works kind of that way. This is the World Unifier, also known as like changing kind of names. It's got two different names: the World Unifier or the Mystical Hub. And yeah, it has a dual purpose, a black and white purpose. And it's like a battery, so it works just like a battery. And then, or so magnetic and electric too, you know, it's like that. You know, magnetic is in pulling, and then electric is in giving energy and force to the planet, to the universe, to people. So, yeah, I would like to do that. But then after the dance, teaching the dance, I would like to give everybody the experience of in the night, paddling back by themselves. So in other words, a solo mastery of their own canoe. So everybody paddles in a canoe on the way up. We're all attached, but we are all in our own canoe on the way up. And then on the way back, we all detach. And we all have our individual solo experience on the water. And then for added inspiration, I do a freestyle canoe show. So that should be good, should be fun. And you know, who knows what will ever happen with the Mystical Hub idea. Whether it'll take off into something absolutely magical, or whether it will just, you know, be like all the other discarded ideas in the universe that just take shape in different form. Anywho's, this is what I do. This is what I would like to do. This means I am what I am. It's supposed to be the scabbard in my. It's actually going to be like part of a sword. I can't figure out whether this 1 and 1 is like the scabbard of the sword. If the sword's going to go up, like that'll be part of the blade, or that'll be the handle, so it'll go down. But one individual, one reflection. So in the mirror, I see the reflection of one. But there's also one that people can read when they look at my chest.
And this right here is symbolic of the golden one shall rise in all the universe. So I am is a concept that just brings you to your collective self, just meaning I exist. So just, you know, when people say I am, they just want to exist. Anywho, have a nice day, and we'll see what happens with this universe. See whether it lets me stay or go. Alrighty, well, here we go. We got my world famous double dragon here. Starting here, goes up. It's a dragon queen here. The two eyes, the dragon's eye on top, dragon's queen, and the dragon, other dragon. Cool, huh? Okie dokie. I guess we're gonna done these two pieces. So I guess we'll show them off. See, in this piece, you can just imagine that that's a person there, and then see there's a face here. So you could it's just basically a spot of imagining, you know, just like that face right there, the face. Just kind of sit around and imagine what the possibilities are of that, you know. But, you know, that's on the other side. On this side, there's a finished product. Not bad. That's cool. What's this one? Oh, it's something too. Something as well. Some kind of spirit of some sort. Looks like a dragon to me. Don't you think? Looks like a dragon. Hey, buddy dragon. Hey, buddy dragons. I don't know. Probably $2.99 each, I guess. That should work. Maybe, hey? Maybe, hey? If I was to get them together, I'd just go. Something like that. Click. Click. Another load of wood. It's just like, you know, pieces of wood are just pieces of wood, or they are wizards with hands, gestures, and everything. Some crazy stuff. See? Two hands going out and a head going in. So, what's she up to here? Well, man, bringing something special, really magical. Yeah, just doing some more hunting for cool stumps. Sometimes you just gotta look around angle-wise and see what you see. And right here, I see a woman. That's her face, and that's her arm up, right? There's the woman. That's her face. Kind of neat, eh? Just natural kind of interestingness of the wood. You go back and it looks really quite a bit like it, right? Like a real person almost. Just art, man. Art in nature is pretty cool. I think I found the Dragon Master. Check this out. Look at this guy. So there's a woman over here. There's her breast, her hair, and her body, and her leg coming down. There's a man's face right here, like a lion. Eye, nose, mouth, and heart, and arm coming down like this, swooping over, and then there's a nostril of a dragon, and there's his eye of a dragon and a nostril. Look at that, man. Whoa. Look at that. I think I found the Dragon Master. I swear I did. Dragon Master. All kinds of lights. You can actually even see the dragon woman's face, but the shadow has to be in the way because he's half of her face shadowed out there, right there. Half of her face
So there's like an eye there, a nose there, and a mouth there of a dragon queen, but it's also her body. There's a face there, breast there. Oh yeah, breast right there, and then a body of a dragon queen. So yeah, man, look at that. Look at this guy. Like, pretty cool dragon master, I'd say. Look at that. You gotta get the right angle and the right light behind his eye. And then, ba-boom! Crazy, cool stuff that I find sometimes. Look at that, his heart is so beautiful. So beautiful. That's his arm going down. But yeah, pretty cool dude with his dragon master. His head is the eye of the dragon right there. Eye of the dragon, nostril. Unbelievable. Then you also have like a bear. There's a bear too. Eye, nose, mouth of a bear. So hey man, all kinds of angles, all kinds of spectacular stuff. Cool. I think this stump is my year-end topper. Why? Got some crazy shit in it. Look at this. Okay, so we have a guy over here. He's got a face, his eye, nose, and mouth. Half of his face you can see clearly. It's just like, there's a guy. There, definitely. And then, you know, he's got this arm going down, and he's got this lion head on the other side. Like he's kind of like must be kind of a lion head kind of guy. I gotta get the right angle though. But you know, it's just like two eyes, a nose, and a mouth there. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is. So then it's got a lion head on that side. And to top it all off, this lion is meeting an imperator. So there's his face, there's his chest, and there's his arms. His arms going down like this, like some kind of like universal warrior. If you see his face, it's kind of like has so many faces within a face. So it's kind of like an extremely powerful being of unity or oneness. So then this extremely powerful being of oneness is checking out this guy with a face, and he's also got a lion head on this side. And they're like, I wonder what we can design together for the human race. Let's go into council. Dragon. Stump dragon it's called, and it's an axe holder. So just hold your axe in it. Maybe somebody will buy it. I got your eye there and snout here. This is a cool little piece. There's this big dude here with a nose the size of Timbuktu. And there's another little guy over here that I put in just recently. Got an eye there, a nose there, and a mouth here. So he's just doing his thing. And then I'll go over here, and I was just like, wow, this is cool, man. Look at this. Look at this. There's an eye there, and a nose there, and a hair of a dragon queen. And this is her arm. It's almost like she's doing a selfie. Not only that, but there's another guy, white eye, nose, and mouth of like a like a aged, like well, some kind of warrior. They're hanging out together. Look at how bizarre that is. Like, how real does that look? Looks pretty freaking real. Look at. Okay, so selfie. Hey baby, it's a selfie. But anyhow, I guess they're gonna go on to more. This really, really close look at like a Rastaman. There's an eye there, an eye there, a nose, and this little white thing is a lip. It's like a Rastaman. It's got like hair, got dreads. It's almost like a lion Rasta. A Rasta lion. Nose, bottom lip, eye. I don't know. Maybe you can't see it, maybe you can. I don't know. I see all kinds of stuff. This guy especially. With his eye there, nose there, mouth there. You know, just hanging out with his shoulder. Hanging out. Just hanging out with an axe in his head. And then there's this, here it kind of looks like a dragon head here. It looks like there's an eye here and another eye on the other side, of course, and then two nostrils. It's like it kind of looks like a dragon head. I gotta get the right angle. But underneath it, there's a man. There's a Nomi homie. Two eyes, a nose, and a mouth of a Nomi. He knows me. No, he's a Nomer. Gnome. He's a Nomer. Wonder what his Nomer is. But yeah, certain angles it can see certain things, like his eye is up here and his eye is here, but then when I go down to the lower angle, his eye ends up showing up here. And then there's another eye over here. Pretty cool, huh? There's all kinds of spirits in here. There's all kinds of faces. I can see a bunch here. It's crazy. But yeah, see this guy. Look at this guy. Eye up the upside, nose, and a mouth. You can even see his tongue and his lower lip. Yardy, hardy, har. Oh, that's better right there. Eye, nose, mouth. But yeah, just kind of keep looking through. I see like a lion head here. Eye, nose, mouth of a lion, open mouth, and there's a tooth. Not a tooth inside, but there's a person actually standing up inside. Hard to see, but he's there. So you have to see him at the right angles. But yeah, that's a lion head right there. It's pretty cool. And so as you go around, you can see all kinds of characters. Like I can see into this thing. It's just bizarre what I can see in there. A wizard, all kinds of stuff. See, right now, this is his mouth, but technically you could go up here on a certain other angle and make this, like his eye can be somewhere else up here, and then his mouth could be right here, and then black. Just angles, right? Everything's an angle. But carry on. Another spirit right here. Eye, nose, mouth. Facing the ground. This one's really cool. I just figured I'd save the best for last, but there's this is the Dragon Queen. There's a eye there, faint eye there, and a nose and a mouth. And she's got an awesome crown on her head. I gotta go back to really see it maybe. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her beautiful crown. It's an amazing crown. Amazing. She is a dragon queen, so she's not gonna look like a human. She's gonna look like a dragon. Look at, she's selfieing me now. She's like, oh. Look at how gorgeous she is. Looks like Beauty and the Beast. There's Beauty, and there's the Beast. Eye there, nose there, mouth there, but he's resting into her. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Take me on a mystical journey with this creature. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Dragon Queen. Sorry about the axe in the head, but you know, it's an axe holder. Apologize now. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so thanks to y'all for watching, and appreciate everybody hanging out, having a good time with me. And I guess I'll just close with the Dragon Queen. Stomp Dragon.
This is me. This is the dragon head, and then at the dragon head there's a being, a guy here, and he's got his arms out and he's got a jacket like mine. See? I don't know if you could see this, but maybe I'll see that jacket. The jacket. Hey guys. Oh yeah. Anyways, that's the guy. The dragon head. The guy at the dragon head. This right here is in certain lights you can see, like you could see there's like an eye, a nose, and a mouth of a mystical kind of creature, mystical dragon head. It's kind of cool. And this is my beaver. Beaver, mystical beaver. This guy's awesome. Look at that guy. Love him. And this creature right here, there's a guy on the back of a big, huge dragon with his leg going out like this. And that's like a mystical being as well. So yeah, and this is an archway, mystical archway. Got all kinds of spirits in it too. Like a person right here, eye, nose, and mouth, and then hair of a person, and then another person looking this with a big long neck. Funny, eh? So yeah, I finally got a spot for my mystical beings. Look at that. Huge dragon at the end. Look at that guy. And see, looking forward, you can see him there. And then his eye turns, and then he's just like that. These guys are cool, dude. Dudes. Cool dudes. Cool dudes. And the dragon claw. This is Sean's place. He's let me stay here for good rent and good meal once in a while. There's the boy. And it leads into this place, this house, which I'm not sure if I'm allowed to go in there and show all that's in there, but you know, it's like a community space. And I have a great idea for this space. It's called the Mystical Hub Experience. And right now, just recently, the last Mystical Hub, somebody mistook it as trash, so they broke it. But this Mystical Hub is something else. It sets up, it's a magical thing, right? It's a great idea. So it sets up in a space, say a central space somewhere, right? See, maybe right in front of the Mystical Hub, right dead on the center. And what I do is create a dance space from it. So I'll just draw a line around that hub. And then since there's 8 circles in the hub, I put 8 circles around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 around that. I draw them all in. And then it's a dance space. So I put a circle around, a big huge circle around that dance space, and then it becomes the Mystical Hub in a more powerful way. So I guess, you know, it looks like looks like a hubcap, but I see myself in it. And you know, if you were here, you'd see yourself in it too.
geez, us. Yeah, it's about us. It's about the revelation of us coming into being. The word Jesus is Jesus, the revelation coming into being, but also the word guru is G-U-R-U. Stump dragon.
Yeah, this idea is on fire. Want a burger? Yeah, so I just got down from the pendulum. That just took a picture from up there. And we're ready to rock. This has got to all be shadowed out because the best thing to do is create a shadow truck as an illusion of a shadow. Even that top canopy has to be shadowed. It's not really done yet. Badass lights. Made some cool lights today. Anyways, this is my plan, my dream, is to be able to present this to the art gallery between the two lions and have a shadowed out dragon. And this right here is my stump dragon collection. These are dragons. That's a dragon head. That's a beaver head. This is a crazy looking dude with two different kinds of faces. It's that dragon. This guy has a different face at this direction. He has a different face. See his eyes in a different place. And got this dragon here. And of course that one. Influenced in amazing ways. So yeah, shadow shard of the dragon. This dragon presents wisdom to all nations. So black absorption and white reflection. So we all have to have absorption and reflection point. Like the pupil in our eye is absorbing. So it believes knowledge is power, but then once the white part of the eye reflects back to humanity, it's become it's basically like this black side would be selfish and the white side would be selfless. So wisdom through the power of a dragon. Basically the dragon is symbolic of creation or creativity. I have a couple of seats here. I have a wizard face here. Kind of a wizard there. I got a certain angle, he looks like a wizard. Maybe I should carve his nose, but anyways, that's his eye, nose, mouth. Kind of looks like a wizard. Anyway, got an idea to liberate the human race, and this is through this power of this special space, which is a dance, flash mob dance. It can last anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 days, depending on how many people show up. So it has huge potential for expansion. It's expansive, not expensive. So then I have my stuff here. This is the year of the dragon, so very important stuff. The dragon steps up, and that's what he does. He steps up, he has to. That's one moving motion picture. It's the same dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same dragon. It's just moving. And that's home. So that's what I create my home. Central Healing Core is for the future, but right now it's called #the Mystical Hub Experience with my parking tickets. But anyways, yeah, pretty groovy. Got this set up right here where I can go cha-ching. This is the dragon on the front. Year of the dragon. Definitely this is a dragon idea. Dope. And then I got a shadow cowboy idea. It's the other idea. It's like, so like basically what I'm gonna do is get me set up in these chairs with some other person. So this is my collective side. It's got 2 people. It's always got somebody to visit, like a council space. And this is like the cowboy. Then over here on this seat, there's a black seat over here. There'll be a guy dressed in a body sock with black clothing, completely blacked out. So then that will be the shadow cowboy, and we'll walk together out down here to the circle. So basically that'll be me, and that'll be my shadow walking down here at the same way, the same angle, and so it'll trip people out, because basically when we join together we'll look like a cowboy and a shadow, and then when we separate it'll look like a cowboy and shadow, and people wonder how the magic happens that the shadow has its own body and its own space. But anyways, that's what I need is a shadow cowboy. It's either me or somebody that can would be bold enough to try. And this is the dance space. So yeah, you could facilitate from 2 to 2,000 people. And look at that. All these windows around here are looking. They can all see it. Every single one of them. All these millionaires, like the one that approached me the other day, said, "Hey, I'll finance you. Let's go for it." It just happened yesterday. So yeah, maybe it'll be happening. Maybe it's not just words. Maybe it's real. Maybe they'll finance me. That'll be dope. Cha-ching. An angel waves her flag. This is the chip of destiny. Is this her? Somewhere around there.
It looks like a butterfly on one
It
side.
looked like I had to try and find the angle here. Waving a cloth. Alright, we're here. We're ready to rock this place. Check this out. The professional name, Central Healing Corps. The hippie name, the Mystical Hub Experience. How about it? Anybody for some ring toss? Look, okay, so circles, concentric circles, and a circle, circle, circle. And there's the center circle. But yeah, it's all about the power of love. So really, we want to boost this whole level to a higher level, this whole space. We got my favorite thing, the Year of the Dragon. Look at that, watch us. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And there's the shadowed outside. Shadowed outside. And the space that's been rained out, but whatever. It's got potential, it's still got potential. Kudos, 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 kudos. Aho. And it's also a temple. Year of the... Can you read that? Oh, it's hard to read. It's messed up. This is the Shadow Cowboy. Look at that. Amazing. In the rain, it's kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, I needed one more can of spray paint to finish that off. That would be nice to be finished off. And that wall would be nice to be finished off. And then behind here is also a space for a piano. So we could bring a piano right here, put it here, and look at this, the sound. The sound corridor is the bridge. The bridge is the temple.
The temple is Bob. My dad's first name was Bob, which means bright fame. So, piano. We need a piano right here.
Apple Laws. Apples rule.
Well, that was great.
No. Yeah, it's recording. Whoa, we found the one! Okay.